Hey, Steelers fans! When we thought that the situation between Aiyuk and the Steelers was over, more updates appear. Heyward surprised all the fans by talking about this negotiation. But that's not all. Let's start with some news about our quarterback. He could be sabotaging himself. With new quarterbacks at the helm and a possible significant change in offensive strategy, will he rediscover his MVP form, or will we face another season of uncertainty? The Pittsburgh Steelers made a significant offseason move in 2024 by signing veteran quarterback Russell Wilson, marking their most notable quarterback acquisition since the days of Ben Roethlisberger. Wilson, once a Super Bowl champion with the Seattle Seahawks, has seen his career face challenges following his time with the Denver Broncos. As Wilson aims to rejuvenate his career in Pittsburgh, questions linger about whether he can regain his former elite status. In the NFL community, there's a mix of skepticism and hope regarding Wilson's potential resurgence with the Steelers. Pittsburgh's offense, known for its emphasis on the running game, presents a different environment from what Wilson experienced in Denver. A recent analysis by Scott Kaczmar for 365 Scores draws parallels between Wilson's situation and that of former NFL quarterback Donovan McNabb, suggesting that Wilson risks damaging his Hall of Fame credentials if his time in Pittsburgh doesn't pan out. Kaczmar points out, Russell Wilson could find himself in a similar situation as Donovan McNabb if this season turns disastrous. Should he be benched in favor of Justin Fields, it might mirror McNabb's decline post-Eagles, potentially derailing his once likely Hall of Fame induction. Donovan McNabb's career trajectory took a downturn after leaving the Philadelphia Eagles. Despite initial success with the Washington Redskins and later with the Minnesota Vikings, McNabb couldn't recapture the magic he had in Philadelphia, leading to a premature end to his career. This decline significantly impacted his chances for Hall of Fame induction. Unlike McNabb, Wilson showed commendable performance levels in 2023 with 26 touchdowns against only 8 interceptions. However, his release from the Broncos was not due to on-field performance, but rather contractual disagreements with management, including head coach Sean Payton. In Pittsburgh, Wilson is set for a fresh start with a contract that reflects his ongoing payments from Denver. He wasn't benched due to performance issues like McNabb, but because of contractual and strategic disagreements. The Steelers have geared up to support Wilson effectively in his debut season. With enhancements across the team, especially on the offensive line and within the offensive scheme tailored by coordinator Arthur Smith, Wilson finds himself in an environment conducive to success. Smith's track record with the Tennessee Titans, where he revitalized Ryan Tannehill's career, suggests a promising setup for Wilson. Wilson's journey with the Steelers is more than a mere attempt at revival. It's a structured opportunity to affirm his enduring capabilities as a top-tier quarterback. Unlike McNabb, whose post-Eagles era quickly spiraled, Wilson has the tools and support to potentially extend his career productively, maintaining his trajectory toward Hall of Fame recognition. And while we discuss new beginnings and redemption, we can't ignore the rumors swirling around the NFL market. Yes, I'm talking about Brandon Aiyuk, the 49ers wide receiver who could be on his way to Pittsburgh. But, according to Cameron Heyward, perhaps we don't need an external savior. Amidst the swirling trade rumors surrounding San Francisco 49ers wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk, Pittsburgh Steelers defensive stalwart Cameron Heyward provided a grounded perspective on the team's current roster during his appearance on the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams. Heyward suggested that the Steelers might not be as desperate for Aiyuk's services as some might think, emphasizing the wealth of talent already present on the team. During the discussion, Heyward quickly dismissed the idea that Pittsburgh is in dire need of Aiyuk, pointing out that the Steelers already have several players eager to make an impact. There's plenty of balls to go around, he remarked, citing teammates like George Pickens, tight end Pat Freiermuth, newcomer Van Jefferson, and the team's dynamic running backs, all of whom are looking to be key contributors in the offense. Heyward's comments shine a light on the Steelers' offensive strategy, which is expected to lean heavily on the run game under the direction of offensive coordinator Arthur Smith. This approach suggests that the passing game will serve more to complement the ground attack, ensuring that players like Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren, both of whom are eyeing contract extensions, will see plenty of action. As for the wide receiver position, while George Pickens is firmly established as the primary option, the identity of the secondary receiver remains in question. However, Heyward's mention of Van Jefferson alongside other other key offensive players might hint at Jefferson's emerging role. Signed in the offseason and previously with Smith in Atlanta, Jefferson's integration into the starting lineup seems increasingly probable, especially with Heyward's subtle nod during the interview. The Steelers also have high hopes for third-round draft pick Roman Wilson, whose performance in the upcoming training camp could further shake up the receiver depth chart. Known for his run-blocking ability and potential as a pass catcher, Wilson could challenge for more significant playing time as the season progresses. Moreover, Heyward underscored the importance of revitalizing Pat Freiermuth's role within the offense. After a less impactful 2023 season, there's a concerted effort to re-engage him, particularly in exploiting the middle of the field, which could lead to a breakout year for the tight end. Overall, Heyward's insights reflect a Steelers team that believes in its current composition, viewing the wide receiver position not as a glaring weakness, but as an area with untapped potential. As training camp approaches, it will be crucial for the likes of Jefferson and Wilson to step up and validate this confidence, potentially quieting any external calls for high-profile acquisitions like Aiyuk. As we watch the team play, both on and off the field, it's clear that each move is precisely calculated, with an eye toward not just next season, but the future of the Steelers. With leaders like Heyward highlighting confidence in the team's current talent, we can only imagine how these players will shine in the spotlight. And as you prepare for another exciting season, don't forget to watch the video now appearing on your screen. Until next time.